Guys, this is Casey. You're probably wondering why I'm posting this video on my Facebook page, because I don't think I've ever posted a video on my Facebook page. I'm posting this video today because I'm hoping maybe you can share it with somebody in your life that's struggling. I'm hoping maybe sharing my trials and triumphs in my life, especially in the past 5 months, might help somebody with the struggles that they're having in their life. Maybe they're going through the same struggle that I went through. For those of you that don't know, I'll give you a brief history. I'm the proud single mom of 4 beautiful kids. My kids' dad and I were together for 7.5 years, and 5 months ago he decided to walk out on me and the kids while I was 5 months pregnant with our youngest child. And it was for the better. Because for those of you that know, you know the relationship was a very unhealthy one. There was things that both of us did in the relationship that weren't right. And there was things that we said that hurt each other, and we knew it was going to hurt each other, but we just said it because we wanted to make each other feel the pain instead of embracing the pain together and fighting through it. Looking back now, I can't help but laugh at myself and think how I had prayed to God 2 months before we separated that God would take my kids' dad out of my life because I was so unhappy and I was so miserable and I was tired of living that life. And then when God did it, I was angry at him for it. I was even angry at myself for it, when I was the one that chose not to go back to my kids' dad when he called and wanted me to come home. And I was even angry at him, and I was angry at so many people for it. Past 5 months, it's been an uphill battle. I've had to face demons that I didn't want to face. But thankfully, facing those demons that I faced has brought me closer to God. It helped me rededicate my life to God and realize that I need to follow the path God wants me to take, not the path that I want to take. It's crazy, how I can sit here and stop and think, how I was even at a point where I was so depressed and so upset that I thought I had ruined my kids' life by choosing not to go back to their dad, when I know now that I made the right decision because I knew my kids didn't deserve the lifestyle that we were providing for them together, and that I didn't deserve the lifestyle, and that he didn't deserve the lifestyle, and that us separating was the best thing that ever happened to us. I was full of so much negativity at that time. I was full of hatred and anger and hurt, and I didn't know what to do because I'd lived so many years with him telling me what to do. And I was talking to a really good friend of mine, and she just looked at me and was like, Casey, just pray to God about it. Tell him you're putting it all in your hands, in his hands, and you're taking it out of your hands. And that night I prayed to God, and then I woke up that morning and I thought to myself, holding on to all that negativity and those negative feelings, that anger, that hurt, that hatred, and that resentment, isn't doing nothing but bringing yourself down. It's not hurting them. It's not hurting anybody but yourself. So I decided then and there that I need to make that decision, to let go of all that negativity, to let go of the negative people in my life, to forgive myself for the mistakes that I had made, to forgive him for the mistakes that he made, and to forgive his girlfriend for the mistakes that she made. And my life just turned around and did a complete 360. It was just amazing how much happier my life was once I let go of all that. Once I told him that I forgave him and I forgave myself. And yet just a few days ago I was questioning myself again. I was thinking to myself again, I ruined my kids' life. My kids are going to grow up and hate me because I chose not to go back to their dad. And I was feeling alone. And so last night I decided to put on my Facebook that I was going to deactivate my account and change my number to see who was going to make an effort in my life to be there. Who was going to show me that they cared, because I felt like nobody cared. And once again, God stepped in, and told me, no, enough is enough. This isn't the life I want you to live, Casey. Just like he did 5 months ago when I was thinking the only way I was going to be free of my kid's dad was going to be through death, which was going to be either him killing me or him driving me to kill myself. And God stepped in then. And God stepped in last night. My kid's dad decided to comment on my page and tell me how I was making the right decision and nobody was going to try and contact me. And then his girlfriend decided to start in on telling me how my house was trashy and I couldn't take care of my kids and I pawned them off. And I could have sat there and said, oh yeah, they're right. They're totally right. But I had to stop and think, after I let my temper cool off, because I did say a lot of things on there that were mean. And my temper did get the best of me for that. But after I cooled off and sat there and thought, it made me realize, why is it when we're on top of the world and God's love is just shining down, that nobody wants to hate on us? Nobody wants to bring us down. But yet when we're down in that dark spot, and we think we're going to go darker, that's when they want to step up. That's when they want to act like they have the courage. And it's not courage, it's a weakness, because they see your weakness, so they want to take advantage of that weakness. They want to drag you into the dark spot that they're at. And if you let them, then, it's not good. You're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get anywhere holding on to the negativity, trying to bring people down, because all it's going to do is bring yourself down in the end. And I sat there and thought to myself, why, when a man says he's so done with me and done with my kids, has to go through my Facebook pictures, see what I'm posting on my Facebook, had to find out where I lived and stuff, when he's so done with me and the kids. Why, when I was at the point where I was done and I wanted nothing to do with him, he all of a sudden decided that he wanted to start calling and talking to the kids. But yet when I told him, that at that point I had still loved him and I still had hoped we could work things out if we just let the past stay in the past and realize that it was mine and his relationship, not mine and his and the entire world. And all he could tell me was, I don't know. But yet, when I was down, that's when he wanted to attack me. And I don't understand that, and I may never understand why, somebody can make beautiful children and then just walk out on them like it's nothing when they didn't ask for this life. They didn't ask for this. Why can you bring somebody down just because you're down yourself? Just because you're too weak-minded and you're too stubborn to realize your mistakes, to realize that you need God in your life, to put your life in God's hands. I was that person. And then once I decided to let go of all that, let go of the stubbornness, let go of being weak-minded, and then followed the path God wanted me to make, my life changed for the better. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's better than what it was. I've made such an improvement in the 5 months since my life did change, and I'm only going to improve more as long as I keep continuing to submit to God's will, as long as I follow the path that He wants me to follow, And when I decide to stray from that path, God's going to be there, to humble me and humiliate me again, to tell me, no, Casey, this isn't the life I want you to live. And I can't help but thank Him for every trial that I've had, because I've had an even bigger triumph after those trials. Long as I've kept my faith in God, long as I've followed the path, long as I've looked for Him for guidance when I haven't been known what to do, where to go, who to trust, it's always turned out. So I guess what I want to say to you guys is the next time you're in that dark spot and you got people that are wanting to bring you down, stop and think to yourself, why is it when we're on top of the world, they don't want to bring us down? But yet when we're down, that's when they want to bring us down even more. It's because clearly when somebody's miserable in their life, they can't handle somebody being happy. And when you're miserable, they just want to make you more miserable. So just put your faith in God, He's not going to forsake you. He's not going to leave you. He's always going to love you, And yeah, He's going to be there when you do stray from that path to humble you and to humiliate you. But it's not to be mean. It's to just show you how much He loves you and to show you how better your life is with Him. So I guess what I just want to say is just remember, God does love you, and God's never going to walk out on you. Just keep your faith and just stay to that path.